Which room does Lori like? Yeah, perfect. No problem. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, this. Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen? Catherine, can you see my screen?
No, teacher, I can't.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Encuentra tu nueva oficina en alvarezbravo.com.es. My name is Alicia, and in this week's live lesson, we are going to talk about how to use much, many, and other quantifiers. This will be a very good beginner grammar review. I'm going to talk about countable nouns, uncountable nouns, and we're also going to talk about the words that we use to express the numbers or the quantities of these things. So I hope that this is a good refresher lesson. I'm also going to talk at the end of today's lesson about Hi, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about two things, question words and quantity words. But to start, we need to review countable and uncountable nouns. A countable noun is something that you can count, like this. 1 banana, 2 bananas, 1 jar, 2 jars, 1 carton, 2 cartons. Uncountable nouns are things that we can't count, like frozen yogurt, milk, bread, or jam. When we want to ask questions about different quantities, we can use two question words, how many and how much. We use how many for countable nouns. For example, how many bananas do we need? Bananas are countable, so we use how many. We use how much for uncountable nouns. For example, how much milk have you got? We can't exactly count milk, so how much is the way to go? So how do we answer these questions? With quantity words. Our friend a lot of is going to help us. It means a big quantity of something. We can use a lot of to talk about a big quantity of both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, how many eggs do we have? We have a lot of eggs. How much yogurt do we have? We have a lot of yogurt. We also have some other words for expressing a big quantity of something. They are many and much. We can always use a lot of with both countable and uncountable nouns. We can also use many with countable nouns and much with uncountable nouns. But we use
Huh?
many and much more
I
in
can't.
Yes,
I can see your screen. Yes.
you can see.
I can't.
You
No,
can see.
teacher, we can't. We can't see the screen.
But tell me, yeah.
Yes, teacher, I tell you when you question me that I think that you don't hear me fine.
Oh, okay, listen. In this moment, yeah. Now,
negative sentences. Like,
can you see my screen?
hi everyone.
Huh?
No, teacher,
No,
we
teacher,
can't
we
see.
can't.
You can see. Oh my God, what happened?
Today, we're going to talk about two things, question words and quantity words. But to start, we need to review countable and uncountable nouns. A countable noun is something that
Now,
you
can you see?
like this.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
We
now
can.
you can see. Now you can see. Okay, yeah, thank you. So, but tell me soon, my friend. Please tell me soon. Pero dígame más pronto, por favor. Okay? Yeah, listen, please.
Question words and quantity words. But to start, we need to review countable and uncountable nouns. A countable noun is something that you can count, like this. 1 banana, 2 bananas, 1 jar, 2 jars, 1 carton, 2 cartons. Uncountable nouns are things that we can't count, like frozen yogurt, milk, bread, or jam. When we want to ask questions about different quantities, we can use two question words, how many and how much. We use how many for countable nouns. For example, how many bananas do we need? Bananas are countable, so we use how many. We use how much for uncountable nouns. For example, how much milk have you got? We can't exactly count milk, so how much is the way to go? So how do we answer these questions? With quantity words. Our friend a lot of is going to help us. It means a big quantity of something. We can use a lot of to talk about a big quantity of both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, how many eggs do we have? We have a lot of eggs. How much yogurt do we have? We have a lot of yogurt. We also have some other words for expressing a big quantity of something. They are many and much. We can always use a lot of with both countable and uncountable nouns. We can also use many with countable nouns and much with uncountable nouns, but we use many and much more in negative sentences, like these. For example, how many eggplants have we got? Ooh, only 1 eggplant. We haven't got many eggplants. How much bread have we got? Ooh, only half a loaf. We haven't got much bread. So in conclusion, we have question words and quantity words. And we have
Recording in
countable
progress.
nouns, which are things you can count, and uncountable nouns, which are things you can't. If we want to ask a question about a countable noun, we use how many. And for uncountable nouns, we use how much. To express a big quantity of a countable noun, We can use a lot of or many in negative sentences. For uncountable nouns, we can also use a lot of or much in negative sentences. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.
Okay, okay. As you see, my friends, now, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, my friends? Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
can.
can.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, students. Listen, in this page, we are going to see the grammar of this unit is how many and how much. Remember that these question words, we need to express a quantity. And moreover, we need quantifiers before a noun. Yeah, but no problem. Remember that we use how many with countable nouns, and we use how much for uncountable nouns. Look at the example. How many cupboards are there? There are a lot of cupboards. There are some cupboards. There are a few cupboards, no? Or negative. How many cupboards are there? Okay, there aren't many cupboards. There aren't any cupboards. So listen, what do I mean? That in countable nouns, don't forget in negative sentences, we use many or any. In affirmative sentences, we use a lot of, some, and a few. Now, what happened with uncountable nouns? We use the expression how much, or the question word how much. For example, light. How much light is there? Yeah, there is a lot of light, there is some light, and there is a little light. So in affirmative sentence, remember that we use a little, and in countable nouns, a few. In negative sentence, listen, there isn't much light, and there isn't any light. What do I mean? That with uncountable nouns, we use much, no many. Any, yes, any, yes, with both. Okay? Yeah. Another thing, listen. The quantifiers a lot, we can use with countable and uncountable nouns. Some, the quantifier some, we can use with countable and uncountable nouns. But a few, only with countable nouns. And a little, only with uncountable nouns. The same in negative sentences. Many with countable nouns, and much, much with uncountable nouns, and any with countable nouns, and any with uncountable nouns. Okay. So please, Andres Gualichico, please, letter A, letter A.
Complete the question with many and much. Answer the question about the home in exercise 1. The practice wins the partner. One, how much space is there in the kitchen?
Andres, sorry, please. Sorry, before you continue, Andres. So remember, yeah, but we saw this topic, I think that 2 weeks ago. We saw this topic about are there and is there. Remember that obviously in this moment begin with are there because it's a question. Listen, how many cupboards are there? Are there and is there means I, but in question. No, but in question. No, remember that are there we use for countable nouns and is there for uncountable nouns. Important thing. Continue, Andres.
No, we didn't, teacher.
But listen, So listen, one tip. Recognize the noun. Okay, or take account the noun. Toma en cuenta, chicos, tomen en cuenta, por favor, si estamos hablando de un sustantivo contable o de un sustantivo no contable. Por ejemplo, espacio. What do you think? Space. No, listen, oh my God, I can't speak Spanish. Space is countable or uncountable noun?
Uncountable, no?
Yeah, uncountable noun. So use what? How
much?
That's all, my friend, yes. How much space is there in the kitchen? Listen, how much space is there in the kitchen? Number 2.
Are there many cupboards in the kitchen?
Yeah, okay. Are there a lot of, some, or a few cupboards in the kitchen? Yeah, no problem. Number 3.
Number 3 is how many chairs are there in the living room?
Exactly, my friend. Here we use, in number 3, we use many. Why? Because chairs is countable noun. Is how many chairs are there in the living room? Perfect. Number 4.
Number 4, are there many shelves in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Number 5, how much?
Yeah, wait a minute. Are there many shelves in the bathroom, or are a lot of shelves in the bathroom, or are a few shelves in the bathroom? I don't know. Depend the intention you want to talk about. Okay. Yeah. Number 5.
How a lot of light is there in the bedroom?
No. How? Number 5. How
much light is there in the bedroom?
exactly, Andres? How much light is there in the bedroom? Perfect. Yeah. Juan Daniel Cuji, repeat 1 to 5. Repeat the questions.
Repeat, teacher.
Repeat the questions 1 to 5.
See you next time.
Okay, number 1. Okay, number 1 is how much space is there in the kitchen? Yeah, the first question. The second question, please.
Teacher, a mí se me refleja un video.
Sorry.
A mí se me refleja un video.
Así.
Yes, teacher.
This video.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
No question.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
Recording stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, my friend, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Now, my friend? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Kuki, repeat the question 1 to 5.
1. How space is there in the kitchen?
Kuki. Listen, complete the question with many or much. Okay, number one.
The question, how much?
Okay, no problem, Mr. Cookie, but try to concentrate it. Try to concentrate it, my friend. Jonathan Steven, repeat 1 to 5.
Number one sería how much space is there in the kitchen. Number two, are there many cupboards in the kitchen?
Yeah, okay.
And number three, how much chairs are there in the living room?
Number three. Look at is chairs.
And
Countable nouns. Countable nouns. For countable nouns.
how many chairs are there in the room?
Yeah.
Number four, are there many shelves in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Number five,
Okay.
how much light is there in the bedroom?
That's all. Okay. Now listen. Yeah, good, my friend. Okay, Sofia Cornejo, repeat 1 to 5. Sofia Cornejo.
Yes, teacher.
Please repeat 5.
How much space is there in the kitchen? Two, are there many cupboards in the kitchen? Three, how many chairs are there in the living room? Four, are there many shelves in the bathroom? Five, how much light is in the bedroom?
How much light? No, how much light? Repeat. How much light is there in the bedroom?
How much light in the bedroom?
Okay, listen. Question number 1. So depend of the apartment. No, for example, how much space is there in the kitchen? Let's see. Yeah. Your new place is nice. How many rooms are there? There are 4: a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, and a bedroom. Lori, I really like your kitchen. Thanks. There aren't many cupboards, and there isn't much space, but that's okay. Yeah. So what do I mean? Question is, how much space is there in the kitchen? The answer is, what is the answer? There isn't much space in the kitchen. No, look at why. Look at. There isn't. Look at my hand. Look at my little hand. Mire mi manito. Listen, I really like your kitchen. Thanks. There aren't many cupboards, and there isn't much space. There isn't much space. So according question number 1, how much space are there in the kitchen? There isn't much space in the kitchen. Okay. So remember, my friends, do this at home. Okay, do this at home. Answer these questions at home. Okay. Another student, Anna Kulkai. Are you there, Anna Kulkai?
Present, teacher.
Yeah, Anna Kulkai, please, letter B.
Letter
and
B.
turn on your camera.
Letter B.
Turn on, yeah, letter B, but turn on your camera. Prenda su cámara, por favor.
Está prendida.
Oh,
Está encendida.
continue. Continue.
Letter B. A peer word. Ask word question about the apartment in exercise 2. A room, apartment, like a living room, a cupboard, kitchen, window, living room, space, kitchen, noise, apartment.
Ask and answer questions about the apartment in exercise 2. Yeah, in exercise 2. Yeah. Examples?
For example, how many rooms are there in the apartment? There are 4 rooms. Are there many cupboards in the kitchen?
Yeah. Please, now, do the question with cupboards and kitchen. Do the question with cupboards and kitchen. Mr. Kuichan.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, how do you do the question with cupboards and kitchen?
And how many cupboards in the kitchen?
Are there?
Are there? Yeah. How
Remember, are there? Okay, well, I'm going to speak Spanish. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Be patient, Ciro. Be patient. In the life, it's very important to be patient. Yeah. Look at my little chart. Okay, listen. There, yeah. Listen. There are and there is. Yeah, listen. There are and there is means I. Both means I. But we use there are to talk about more than one element. But remember that we use there are with more than one element, countable noun. And we use there is for singular countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Remember, my friends, both means I. Los dos significan I, pero el there are utilizamos para plural y there is para singular. Ahora, ¿por qué está al revés? ¿Por qué está are there? ¿Quién me responde, por favor? ¿Por qué está are there?
Porque es pregunta.
Exactly, my friend, exactly. Listen, begin with are there because we are making a question. So, is there? Yeah. So listen, in this case, yeah, look at, listen, in this case, how many rooms are there in the apartment? ¿Cuántos dormitorios hay en el apartamento? But listen, we begin the question with are because it's a question, my friend. It's a question. Yeah, look at. Yeah, how many rooms are there in the apartment? So it's opposite because it's a question, my friend. Yeah, there are, listen, there are four rooms. Yeah, so listen, if my question, in our question we have are there, so answer with there are 4 rooms. Or depend of the number of rooms. Maybe There are 4 rooms. There is 1 room, for example. So I use there is because I'm going to talk about only 1 room. Or there are 2 rooms. There are 3 rooms. But if you want to say hay un dormitorio, you say there is, because we use there is for singular countable noun and uncountable nouns too. Yeah. Listen. Now, Mr. Kuchan, listen. Now, example with cupboards.
Okay, teacher. How many cupboards are there in the kitchen?
Exactly, my friend. Yeah, invent. Yeah, invéntate, por favor. Be creative. Sé creativo. Invent. Yeah, how many cupboards are in the kitchen?
There are 6 cupboards in the kitchen.
Yeah, okay, but Christopher, no, you are Christopher. Yeah, Christopher, don't use numbers. Don't use numbers. Use a lot of, some, a few, many, or any countable nouns. Or use a lot, some, a little, much, or any for uncountable nouns. Because listen, mi propósito, my purpose is that you use how many, how much, and quantifiers. Yeah, what are the quantifiers? Yeah, listen, my friend, what are the quantifiers? This. A lot of, some, a little, much, and any. What are the quantifiers? Yeah. A lot of, some, a few, and many, and any for uncountable nouns. Okay? Yeah. Okay, continue, please. Yeah. Space in the kitchen. Christopher.
Space in the kitchen. How much space is there in the kitchen?
Answer.
There's a lot of space in the kitchen.
Exactly. That's all. Thank you, sir. That's all. Evelyn Criollo. Light living room.
Repeat, teacher.
The next example with light and living room.
No listening, teacher.
Ah,
No le escucho.
do the next example, please. Do the next example with light and living room.
Light a living room.
Another student who can do? Estrella Jean-Pierre.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, do please the next example with light and living room.
Example. A ver, there are
No, the question, my friend, the question. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, listen. Yeah, rooms and apartment, ready. Cupboards and kitchen, ready. Space and kitchen, ready. Now, continue, light and living room.
Yeah. How much like are there in the living room?
No, Jean-Pierre. It's not possible to use are there with uncountable nouns. No es posible que utilices el are there con un sustantivo no contable. Siempre tienes que utilizar el is there. Acuérdate, Jean-Pierre. Repite.
Yes. Entonces, how many like? No, how?
No. How much?
how much likes
light
is
is
there living room?
yeah. Tell me the answer. Yeah, how much light is there in the living room?
There is
Oh, there's
there
no,
is
there is or there's. Yeah,
yeah
there,
yeah there is two like
a ver, no, no, a ver. Jean-Pierre, remember that we use how much for uncountable nouns. ¿Podrás contar la luz, Jean-Pierre?
no
¿Puedes
no
contar
no
la luz?
no no no
Ah, no puedes contar la luz. Entonces, para los sustantivos no contables, recuerda, por favor, utilizar how much y there is. Pero para responder, mira, acá tienes un montón de posibilidades. En afirmativas, los top son little. O en negativas, there isn't much light or there isn't any light. A ver, repite, no hay problema, Jean-Pierre. Repite otra vez. Light and living room. Question and
the question, no? How much like is their living room? There is much like.
entonces, si vas a utilizar el match, entonces haz de negativa. There isn't much light.
Yes, entonces,
no hay mucha luz.
Entonces sería there isn't much like.
Ya.
Is there
No,
much,
ya está, ya.
yes.
No, ya respondiste. ¿Qué estás hablando? ¿Qué estás?
The confused teacher.
¿Por qué? Si ya estás haciendo la pregunta y ya estás respondiendo. A ver, nuevamente, haz la pregunta y responde. Con lo que tú quieras, sea afirmativa o negativa, no hay problema. Ya, otra vez. Ya, no problema.
How much likes is their living room? There isn't like.
There isn't. ¿Qué pasó con los quantifiers?
There isn't much like.
Yeah. There isn't much light. That's all. That's all, no? Yeah. Juan Gómez, repeat. Repeat.
Yes, teacher.
Repeat. Light.
The life and living room.
Aha, repeat.
How much life is there in the living room?
Answer.
There is a lot of lights in the living room.
Exacto, chicos. No les estoy diciendo, utiliza este. Utiliza este otro. Tú mira la mejor alternativa con la que quieres responder. Solo date cuenta cuando tienes que utilizar con how many y how much. O cuándo utilizar los quantifiers para contables y no contables. Eso es todo, nada más, son dos temas muy sencillitos. Pero el tip, ¿cuál es el tip? Ubicarle el sustantivo, si es contable o no contable. Ese es el secreto, chicos. A ver, bien, Juan. Veamos qué pasa con Sofía. Sofía, a ver, repítame el cupboard y kitchen.
Cupboard, the kitchen.
Just repeat. Solo repita, por favor. Ya está hecho. A ver. Prendan sus cámaras. Prendan sus cámaras, niños. Bueno, miren, de pronto si no me entendieron a mí, no le entendieron a Emma, pues bueno, hay otros profesores que en internet que sí puede investigar, ¿no? Pero de esto se trata el tema de la unidad número 4, ¿no? Aplicar correctamente el how much y el how many. Bueno, y de hecho tiene ahí usted su libro. De hecho, usted tiene la plataforma de Cambridge, donde practicar. De hecho, tiene 1000 profesores de inglés que le pueden explicar este tema. Yo siempre busco e investigo el mejor profesor para que para llegar a usted con el conocimiento. No, solamente esos dos temas nomás hemos visto el día de hoy. Pero sí necesito de su parte, chicos. Sí necesito de tu parte que, primero, respiren. Antes de entrar a estudiar inglés, pues estírense. Me encantaría que hagan unos 2 minutitos de ejercicio, sobre todo de estiramiento, para que la sangre, por favor, fluya y oxigene el cerebro. Esa es una cosa muy interesante y verá los resultados que va a tener. No, y otra cosita, si tiene un vasito de agua al lado suyo, mejor. También nos ayuda mucho a la memoria. Un vasito de agua sencillo. Vea, yo tengo mi vasito de agua, vea. Ya me voy acabando 3. Depende depende del grupo para estar tomando las copas de agua. Ya. Entonces, ya voy tomando 3 con ustedes. Y no logro llegar con el how many y el how much. Bueno, chicos, mañana seguimos, ¿ya? Mañana seguimos, time to rest, tiempo para descansar. Have a good night, have a good night. But believe, you are able to get anything you want. Eso sí quiero que entiendan que ustedes son capaces de lograr todo lo que se proponga, pero sí sí lleva mucho sacrificio, ¿no? Ustedes son muchachos, son inteligentes, ¿no? Entonces, hablar inglés, vea, papá. Ya, ojalá que tengan la oportunidad de viajar a Estados Unidos. Lo que yo le enseño es pues una pastillita de lo que realmente tiene que saber. Pero eso lo pone usted. El límite de aprender inglés lo pone usted. Yo no. Conmigo no va a aprender. Usted va a aprender inglés por sus propios medios. Yo tan solo soy un humilde guía de usted, ¿ya? Tiempo para descansar, que tengan una linda noche, chicos. No se olviden siempre tomar un vasito de agua antes de iniciar las clases de inglés y un minutito de estiramiento, ¿no? Alzar las manos, mover el cuello de un lado para otro, jalarse la oreja y verá cómo le va a ayudar, ¿no? Una linda noche, chicos. De pronto, bueno, quería mandarles un deber con el how much y el how many, pero no va a ser posible porque todavía no está el conocimiento. Todavía no está claro. Mañana lo repetimos, ¿de acuerdo? Ya. Gracias, Cami. Gracias a todo el mundo, ¿no? Una linda noche. Bye, bye.